Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content.
The viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
There are so many people that participate in the Delaware Whitetail Open, and it's not just people from Delaware.
The Delmarva chapter of Patriot Hunts brought in veterans from across the country, including some service members from Walter Reed Medical Center. And we all went out together up in the Milford area for a night none of us will forget for a long, long time. Bill, this is where the rubber meets the road when it comes to Patriot Hunts and what you guys do as an organization for vets. I want to start off by saying thank you for allowing me to join this group of American patriots to come out here for what was a really fun night.
Well, you're welcome. I'm really glad you could make it out. It's been a great evening for us. Got the chance to harvest 8 deer with 14 veterans in the field tonight. This is really where all our funds go. Everything we do with all our fundraisers, our banquet, but this is the end result.
Getting everybody to this point, that's a big undertaking because these aren't just some local vets. These are vets from all across the country.
Yes, we've got vets from North Carolina, a few guys here from Walter Reed Medical Center this year. We're open to vets all across the country.
There she is. Yep. Oh, right where it was supposed to be. I ranged her at about 150, 155.
Nothing wrong with that.
Seemed like everybody was a little apprehensive, a little pensive at the beginning. And now that we're all back here, after everything's all said and done, it's like they're old friends from decades ago.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of camaraderie, friend building. I know we've had guys that we talked to after the fact that stay in touch with guys they met, would have never met. We've actually had the chance on different hunts to have guys that are in the same battalion but never knew each other. And as you can see, all the guys back here talking, hanging around with the deer they killed, telling stories, what they saw, what they shot at, didn't hit, what they did hit. That's really where the thank you part comes, is the camaraderie, spending the time with them, getting to know them.
And it was also a neat aspect of this particular hunt because you guys registered as a team for the Delaware Whitetail Open.
Yes. Yep. We actually entered 3 teams this year, 12 hunters.
And it looks like everybody's doing pretty well as far as, that goes. But there are some that are just like, you know what? The competition, that's fun, but I'm really here just because this means something more to me.
A lot of guys use it as an outlet. They need to get out. Does them a lot of good to be around other veterans and just other people that have common interests.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
One of the best aspects of the Delaware Whitetail Open is the encouragement of the next generation of hunters.
Here's a look at a few of the hunts we went out on this year with a very special one at the end. This is Chase Wilson, my husband's cousin. It's his first time in the Delaware Whitetail Open competition, so I wanted to join him on a morning hunt in Georgetown.
Yeah, the drops of blood were real sporadic until I don't know, where was it? You can kind of see where she started. Oh yeah. Yeah, she started crashing right in here. decent size. I don't know if she's as big as the one this morning that we couldn't get a shot at, but meat in the freezer.
Good deal.
Good deal. Done deal. Book is closed.
And you've been hunting for how many years?
I have 4 or 5 years now.
4 or 5 years.
Started when I was about graduated high school.
You're really getting into it the past couple of years. And talk about what ties you have with this hunting group, how you started, kind of what makes it so special.
Probably the man behind the camera is one big inspiration, as well as my grandfather, Richard Wilson. So that was really 2 people that kind of got me into it and keep me into it. So
What is it like to go hunting with your grandfather and your cousin Jordan sometimes?
it's unbelievable. I mean, it's just a blessing every time I get to go out. So it's a great time being able to do this every day.
I think there's as much trash talking as there is like, oh, good job, man.
There is. Honestly, there's probably more of that than there is. Oh man, good job.
Yeah.
Well, let me hear it. Who's bigger? Which one's bigger?
That's the biggest one.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Glad you said that.
Okay. I'm not partial, but congratulations to both of you.
Up next is Adeline Horsey. When I joined her on a hunt last year, she shot 2 doe in one night. I was hoping me or this ladybug in the stand was going to bring her some luck for our afternoon hunt.
Take your time. Deep breath. It's gonna be a 50-50. Oh, we don't do 50-50s around this joint.
We didn't get a shot off, but her dad and myself were so proud of her discipline and patience in the stand.
It's dark. It was 150 yards. That's a poke for a 10-year-old to shoot. You know, it's a long ways. So I was really proud of her tonight for showing that patience, you know, because that's a big thing for a 10-year-old to show patience and to say, I'm not 100% confident. I don't want to wound an animal. We'll let them live another day and we'll try again tomorrow.
And her hunt with Dad the very next morning was successful. Great job, Addie. The next hunt features one of the youngest hunters in the competition, my son, Riker.
Oh, don't shoot. Wait till she puts her head down. All right, when you're ready, pull the trigger. Riker. What? Love. Down, mommy.
Hi.
Down,
You shot a deer.
You shot a deer.
You did? It's a big doe.
What did it look like?
Big doe.
It's a big doe. Do you feel good about your shot? Did you shoot where you're supposed to? I'm proud of you, buddy.
Good job, Riker. Proud of you, boy.
Yay! Good job!
I think this deer will be the first of many for my young hunter.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
When it comes to hunting, you have to have animals. And in order to have animals, you have to have land.
And a Berlin man had no shortage of great hunting land, as we'll see in this week's Remembering Scorchy Todds.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Todds, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
I had a long chat with Bob Bassett. Who is Bob Bassett? Just an ordinary guy like you and I. But I sort of envy him, and you will too when you see this, providing you're an outdoorsman and like hunting. You see, Bob Bassett never has to leave home to hunt.
I have wild geese and ducks and deer and quail and rabbits and a whole lock, stock, and barrel. About everything I want to hunt anyway.
Bob's Paradise is his 465-acre farm in the Iron Shire district of Worcester County. All preempted, prepared, and pampered for the Maryland deer season that opens Saturday. Yes, we did say pampered. Pampered with heated, glass-enclosed tree stands that survey some of Delmarva's dandiest deer haunts.
About 23 years ago, Scorchy, I built my first one. Hard of sitting in a tree stand, freezing, and my knees knocking together. I thought I'm going to do something different. So I come home, and me and my dad, we built the first one.
After that first one was built and spoiled Bob royally, others followed.
Well, I got all sizes and shapes. I got some way up high up a tree, and I got one in particular I think right small of. I call it the condominium. It's got even a bed in it, and you can stay all night in it.
Bob's spread is non-commercial. It's just home, a place for him and his friends to enjoy themselves. To be both a hunter and his friend could well be considered a national treasure. Since his first enclosed tree stand in that misty past, he has never failed to bag a buck during deer season. He doesn't expect this.
Signs are looking right good from what I have seen. I've seen quite a few deer in the last 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, they will disappear about 2 days before hunting season. Well as everybody knows, it seems like they hide. They know when it's coming.
Scorchy Todds, one in our Delmarva land for WBOC News.
Remembering Scorchy Todds is sponsored by Shorts Marine. Online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that piebald deer account for less than 2% of the white-tailed deer population?
Did you know that piebalds are not the same as albino deer, as piebalds still have brown eyes and hooves to go along with the patches of brown fur?
And did you know that deer with the most extreme forms of piebaldism have a life expectancy of only a few days, maybe even hours?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Every night of the Delaware Whitetail Open is a party.
But that party gets turned up to 11 on the final night.
And that's just one of the reasons why this community tournament continues to grow.
To the parents that take the kids hunting, that's the reason we do this. To all of you that get in this, just 5 years ago, the year before my dad passed away, he posted on Facebook that he was happy that there was 108 hunters and 6 of those hunters were kids. This year we have 300 hunters and 67 of those were kids, and that's all thanks to you guys, so thank you. All right, enough of me talking. We're gonna give away almost $35,000 just in cash, not counting the prizes tonight, so here we go.
Kyle, the 2025 Delaware Whitetail Open officially coming to a close, and it's one for the books. You guys have just done an amazing job with this entire tournament.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It definitely is. It's an overwhelming feeling to be finished with it. It's an exciting feeling. It's gratifying. I couldn't be happier with how it's going and how it continues to grow, and we're really excited already for next year now.
To see familiar faces and to see new faces, what does that mean for you and your family?
I think that's the whole purpose of the event. I've been asked a lot where I see the event going and what the number is we want to get to. Obviously, there's no number I want to reach. I think the biggest thing for me to continue to do is to keep this at one location and to keep it a family feel. I want this to feel like a family reunion once a year with all of us, because that's really what we've all become. I only see these people 1 week of the year, but it truly feels like a family reunion over and over and over again. So the closer knit we can become, I think that's what I want the goal of the tournament to continue to be.
For those who are unfamiliar with the lifestyle of deer hunting, this really is a litmus test in the conservationist aspect, because not only are we putting food on the table in the form of venison, but we're keeping food in the field so it can get to a table with the deer management program that Delaware offers.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest misconception to maybe an outsider that looks at this tournament. This isn't a killing tournament. It's not what we're about. This is a tournament where we are weighing in deer, but it's a deer management tournament. Obviously, we have a lot of deer in this area, But a lot of times the deer get weighed in here, and as soon as they're weighed in, they go to a donation trailer right down the street in our parking lot to a butcher shop who's going to donate it. So what happens here is pounds and pounds of meat are getting put to homeless shelters, to churches, to different places to be used for a good cause.
And that's a testament to the hunting community, not just in Delaware, but Delmarva and really the country abroad, because we understand what this means. It's a passion for us, but ultimately it's a way to preserve heritage and culture and history. And these stories that we heard tonight are going to get passed on next year. Like, hey, remember that one that got away? Do you remember that one that we brought in? Do you remember the Sika that I brought in? The very first one of the tournament. That was really exciting. I was glad to be a part of that.
Yeah, not only are there stories that happen at the scales, at the tournament that we all share with each other, but there's also stories that happen out in the deer stand. And when you're someone who's in a place like my brother and I, where memories are all we have now of a special someone, I think that is even why we want the parents to be taking the kids, because one day for all of us, memories will be all we have, hopefully a lot later than others, but that's really all we got. So to keep making them, I think is super important.
Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
We've gotten a bunch of your deer harvest photos, so we're going to try and squeeze as many as we can in right now.
And as always, the viewer photos portion of our show is all thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
Another great Delaware Whitetail Open is in the books.
And as we are now into Maryland firearm season, we can't wait for the next round of great photos. So send them our way by going to outdoorsdelmarva.com or by scanning the QR code.
Congratulations to everyone involved in the Delaware Whitetail Open. And if you weren't a part of that tournament, make sure that you sign up next year. It's going to be a great time, and we look forward to seeing you there. But until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
You've been watching Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, which is proudly presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine, everything but the water. By Bell Creek Equipment, for farm, home, or fun. Bell Creek is #1. By Range Time, time well spent. By Hunter Emery State Farm, your good neighbor in the outdoors. By Rudy Marine, where family boating begins. And by Larry's Trading Post, located in West Ocean City with over 2,000 guns in stock.